Shalom, 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 shalom. I do hope everyone is well. Just a quick word. It's not a feeling, it's a knowing. Last few days I couldn't explain how I felt. Just did not really want to do anything in terms of quote unquote spiritual. Didn't. For the first time in I don't know how long, I lay down and I watched a movie. And this morning when I woke up, the Ruah said to me, it is not a feeling, it's a knowing. It's not a feeling, it's a knowing. Serving the Most High is not about how we feel. We have to know. It is a lifestyle. It is what you do. You may not feel like going to work, but you get up and you go anyway. So it's not a feeling. I remember in Christianity, we always just say, I don't feel saved, or I don't feel this, and I don't feel that. That's a religious thing. And I still shake. I am still working on getting away from religion. Religion is a serious, serious thing. And even in this quote unquote awakening, there is still a religious presence, spirit. And that's what I have been working through. Getting to the place where your relationship with the Most High is what you do. It is actually who you are, what you do. And I was saying to my children on the weekend, when we have been reading through we started reading the book of Joshua and looking at Abraham and his life. I know religion tried to make them to be very holy, quote unquote holy, to the point where they were basically untouchable or unsinnable, quote unquote. But they were real people. The scripture is about real people having real experience, living real lives, normal lives. But a part of their normal life, a great part of their normal life, was their spiritual life, their relationship with the Most High. And it was what they were doing. They were living with the understanding that he existed, that he was, that he is. I'm thinking about when Abraham, Bethel, and Joshua went and he broke up his dad's gods. He broke them up because when he went back to live with his dad, he was like, why y'all have these idols here? Can they eat? Can you, he went in and, he asked his dad, why are you serving them? What can they do for you? And that, who are they? And the dad was like, well, they might eat. He say, but can they do anything? Can they talk? Can they see, hear? And so Abraham went and cooked some food and put in the front of them. And then, nothing happened. And so he break them up. And he put the axe in the biggest one hand. And so when he was leaving the room, the dad heard the commotion. And the dad came and said, what did you do? And he's like, I didn't do anything. He said, the big idol beat up the other ones because he wanted all of the food. And his dad was like, they can't eat and do all of that. Why are you telling me this untruth? They can't eat or not. So Abraham was like, and Abraham did it to prove a point. You know that they can't eat and they're not alive. So why are you serving them? you know. And so my point is, serving the Most High is not about how you feel. And I'm saying this to me. It's what you know. You know that He is. You know that He is. You know that He's alive. You know that He can see, that He hears, He speaks, He sees you, He knows where you are. And so when we move daily, we need to move in that understanding that we are not serving a dead Elohim idol who cannot see, who's not touched with, like the scripture say, the feelings of our infirmities, who's not concerned about us. But we got to know this. We have to know that He is, that the Elohim that we are serving knows who we are, where we are. And so we have to know. We have to know that about Him. That regardless of what you're feeling, you have to know. You can't go by what you feel. You have to know, go by what you know. It is not a feeling, it's a knowing. You may feel like He's not with you because you're not seeing certain things happening. But you have to know that He's with you. It's not a feeling, it's a knowing. And that knowing have to be a part of our lives. That we are moving, we are living daily a regular life, knowing that He is. And so you don't have to, it's almost like sometimes we have to, because of what we were taught in Christianity, we got to make ourselves read our Bible. We got to make ourselves fast and pray. We got to make ourselves do all these things, all these quote unquote stuff, quote unquote spiritual things. But those things, it should be a part of our daily life. It should be a part of our knowing. This is what I have to do. So it's no fight. You know that you have to keep the Sabbath. You know that you got to live a life of holiness, set apart life. You know that you have to live a life of repentance. It's about a knowing, not a feeling. I don't feel like saying that. I don't feel like doing that. It's not a feeling. It's a knowing. We have to know. We have to know that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek after Him, seek to please Him, seek to love Him with our whole heart and ruah. It's not a feeling, it's a knowing. Sisters, I want you to be encouraged. And as thinking about the sisters, I want to say, sisters, the same thing in your relationship with your man. It's not a feeling, it's a knowing. You got to know that that man loves you. Even if you don't feel it, like some days you just don't feel loved, you have to know. Don't go by what you feel. Go by what you know, what you have seen, His actions. See, because when someone comes to you with who can make you feel a certain kind of way, that romantic feeling, that's not real. That's what has struck a lot of women. Those feelings. Feelings are feelings. You can't go by your feelings. You have to go by what you know. You understand me? They say the enemy comes as an angel of light. And he can come knowing that, oh, you just feel like, just want to feel a little romance and whatever. So he can bring that joker who can give you a brief feeling. Whereas you had a man who was doing and showing, and you know based on his actions that he loved you, but you got deterred and tricked because of a feeling. It's It's not a feeling, it's a knowing. We have to know. Shalom.